Hello everybody and welcome back to another Starcraft II video by Konungr where we look at some of my Zerg videos. As I said in my last video, I am going to be bringing you 3 videos today, so this is the first one. This is actually a Zerg versus Protoss, so let's go ahead and pull this up and get into this replay. Now, started off this morning, it was a little bit rough. We had a bit of a snag, so I think it's this one. Yes, this is the video. So now, like I said, this is a Zerg versus Protoss, where I'm going to do my usual build. So we're going to do that and speed it up just a little bit, look at the production tab, and here we go. So he ended up pausing it for just a brief second. Apparently he was streaming throughout the game. And let's see here. So, just the usual build, get up to about 13, go then for the pool. Now I always go pool first, but with my new build I'm going for roaches. Though I still go for a 13 pool against Protoss because it's the perfect time frame to get up any safety lings just in case the Protoss tries to do any kind of proxy gate or cannon rushing. So we get that up, we get up our full base economy, get our 3 drones into gas, get up our roach warrant, and then we're going to go ahead and throw about 8 drones on our natural, which is coming up here in just a moment. There we go. There they are. So there's that. And of course we get our 3 queens out, 1 for each of the bases. Now he does come around with his mothership core, and he starts to try to harass a little bit, just picking off a few lings. Now he only manages to kill off 1 before my queen chases him out. And I do see that he's got his production right there on the front door, which is kind of nice because I'm able to look and see exactly what he has. So I do see that he has an Immortal out, so I decide that I'm going to go ahead and work towards a few more on the... I've already got the Spire up and I've also got the Hatch up. Now I'm going to go pretty heavy on the Mutas, at least at first, just so... because most of his units are ground attacking units, it looks like so far. Start everything, and here we go. Here's our 3rd. We're going to go ahead and get that droned up a little bit. We also start 1-1 for our ground forces, and we start droning up that 3rd base. And now we're just steadily pushing out some some roaches. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, there we go. So, we're steadily kicking out more and more Mutalisks just to combat his forces, and we're going to send those down here in just a moment to go clear out his 3rd, because he is putting that up, and we go ahead and start our 4th. And we do see that he's putting down pylons over here around our bases, so we're going to go ahead and take those out. We just started 2-2 for ground, and we also started +1 for air units. And he starts pushing forward. So we're going to go ahead and send our RoachHydra army over here. Now he does take down that 3rd, and we go ahead and clear that up. Now, we had quite a bit of a chat after this game. He didn't like my Mutaball right there that took out all of his things. And he said the reason that he lost the game was because he forgot to have his mothership core with his army when he was taking down that base. Because he was just going to snipe the base and pull out, so it would be 3 bases against 3 bases. The only problem with that is there wasn't really much of a base to snipe. It cost me 300 minerals, so I wasn't too worried. I go ahead and send my Mutalisks in just to kind of harass this a little bit. I'm not too worried about the Mutalisks too much. They were mostly just to get those Colossus out of the way. And we get our 4th base up and running, so our force is going. Go ahead and get that roach down over there. And we're also going to push in and try to take down his 3rd a little bit. And he does channel it right there, which is kind of nice. He's kind of choked himself there with us right at the end, so we were able to kill off quite a bit of his army. We go ahead and replenish up a good bit of our roaches, and we push through. So we're just kind of steadily attacking him just to kind of put pressure on him and what have you. And I do see that he has this warp prism in here, so I go ahead and send the Mutalist that I have working towards it to go kill it. So we're going to get that shut down here in just a moment, and there it is. So we go over, and it's kind of lucky that we did kill it the way it did, because as you see, he had Dark Templar warping in, and I didn't have my Overseer ready in time. We were morphing that as that was going down. So we also go ahead and get our 5th base. So we're running 3 full bases of drones and Hydras, and as I was moving past, that was just pure coincidence that I was able to do that. Because I was moving out, and my Mutas with my Overseer came over right ahead. Just happened to see that. So we go ahead and shut this down just a little bit. Put some pressure on it. Try to stop him from getting his 4th. We're not too worried about these Mutalisks. We just want to get down these. And we also start our hive so that we can get our 3-3. Steadily spreading creep. That way we can utilize that for this, and we just got a nice ball over here to force this out. And it does considerable amount of damage to it, but we're steadily wearing him down. We've got a 5-base economy, so throwing away units isn't really too much of a problem right now. We're trying to keep our economy low, and we go ahead because he killed off another one of our Overseers, so we go ahead and kill that off again. And of course, as we're morphing those, he decides to bring back in some Dark Templar, so we go ahead and kill those off, kill off his 4th, and continue on to kill his 3rd. And let's see what else happens. Okay, so we go ahead and push into the 3rd and put some more pressure on that as we're moving in. Now, as you can see, we're usually mostly Hydra. We also just started our 3-3. So the Hydras with their quick attack rate, and he just moved that Colossus straight to the front. We went ahead and sniped that off, and he quit the game. Now, I did get a bit of a nasty message right after this about my use of Mutalisks and me being a scrub. Let's see. Chat. Okay, well, I guess it hid most of it, but he didn't like the fact that I went the Mutalist, though. I explained to him that whenever I saw that he was going for Immortals, heavy, Zealot, and Colossi, I went ahead and went for the Mutalist because most of his forces can't shoot up. He had the Sentries, but those are fairly easily taken out. And he asked me a little bit later on where my Spire was. Actually, in the very beginning of the game, when I put my Spire down, it was in my natural behind my mineral line. He actually passed over it as it was building with one of his hallucinations, his Phoenix hallucinations. But overall, a pretty good game. And I'll go ahead and post that one up here in just a moment. You have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one.